They say history is written by the victors, but some things in history were never written at all, like metal pipes buried in solid rock that are older than humans, or a book so cursed even artificial intelligence can't read it. Buckle up, because we're diving into the 10 most mind-melting archaeological discoveries science still can't explain. And by the end, your history teacher might start sweating. Number 1. The Voynich manuscript, a book from the 1400s, filled with alien-looking plants, women bathing in green goo, and writing that looks like a cat danced on a keyboard. For over 600 years, no one has cracked its code, not cryptographers, not the military, not even AI. Some say it's a hoax, others think it's a lost language, but whoever wrote it, they knew what they were doing. The structure makes sense, the grammar makes sense. It's not gibberish, it's just unreadable. The world's most frustrating you'll never know note. Next up, a mystery that would make even your computer jealous. Number 2, the Antikythera mechanism. In 1901, divers off the coast of Greece pulled up what looked like a corroded lump of metal. But inside were gears, real gears, perfectly cut, interlocking wheels, built over 2,000 years ago. It turned out to be an ancient Greek computer. It tracked planets, predicted eclipses, and even timed the Olympic Games. And nothing that complex appeared again for 1,000 years. That's like finding a Tesla in a Bronze Age village. Who built it? Where did the knowledge come from? And why did it vanish? If the Greeks had this kind of tech, what else did they know that we don't? Speaking of things you can only see from above. Number 3, the Nazca Lines. In the deserts of Peru stretch hundreds of colossal shapes, spiders, monkeys, a giant hummingbird, and one strange figure everyone calls the astronaut. The biggest are over 1,000 feet long. But here's the weird part, you can only see them from the sky. And the Nazca couldn't fly. No planes, no drones, just dedication and geometry that would make NASA blush. Were they offerings to the gods, celestial maps, alien runways? Whatever they were for, they've survived 1,500 years of weather. Meanwhile, my phone screen doesn't survive one drop. Ready for a wall that makes modern engineers cry? Number 4, Sacsayhuaman. High in the Andes outside Cusco stands a wall built with impossible precision. Massive blocks locked together so tightly, not even a razor blade fits between them. No mortar, no cement, just solid rock, carved like puzzle pieces. The Incas built this with no iron, no wheels, and no written plans. Earthquakes flattened everything around it, but this wall didn't even crack. When engineers today try to copy it, they need cranes and lasers. The Incas, they had stone hammers. And apparently, divine patience. Either ancient Peruvians were superhuman, or they knew something we don't. If ancient mysteries like this fascinate you as much as they do me, make sure you're subscribed to Loop Truff Time, because next week, we're uncovering even more discoveries that will completely change how you see ancient history. All right, back to the strange stuff. Number 5, the Potomsky Crater. Deep in Siberia sits a massive stone mound called the Fire Eagle's Nest. No volcano, no impact crater, no explanation. Animals avoid it, compasses spin, and scientists report feeling sick nearby. Theories range from underground explosions to alien reactors to curses. Every expedition ends the same way: broken equipment and people turning back. Maybe it's geological, maybe it's something else. But whatever's under that hill doesn't want visitors. And speaking of underground, let's talk about pipes. Ancient pipes. Number 6, the Baigong pipes. In western China, metal pipes stick out of solid rock, perfect cylinders, even welded joints, and lab tests show they're over 150,000 years old. That's before writing, before cities, before us. Official explanation? Fossilized tree roots. Sure, because my oak tree also comes with a plumbing system. Who built them? What were they for? And how did someone weld metal before humans were supposed to exist? Something doesn't add up. Speaking of electricity, wait until you hear this next one. Number 7. The Baghdad Battery. In 1936, archaeologists in Iraq found a small clay jar with a copper tube and an iron rod inside. Fill it with vinegar. It makes electricity, that's right. A 2,000-year-old battery. Maybe it was for electroplating gold. Maybe it was just a strange container, but it proves that ancient people were literally generating power while the rest of us were still rubbing sticks together. Now that's shocking. And now, the discovery that rewrote civilization's entire timeline. Number 8. Göbekli Tepe. In modern-day Turkey stands a temple older than farming, 12,000 years old, built by hunter-gatherers. No cities, no pottery, no domesticated animals, just humans and ambition. Massive T-shaped pillars carved with lions, snakes, and vultures, arranged in perfect circles. Historians thought religion came after civilization. Göbekli Tepe said, "Actually, we built civilization for religion. It flipped human history upside down, and we've only unearthed 5% of it. Imagine what's still waiting below. Let's dig deeper, literally." Number 9. The Lost City of Helike. In 373 BC, an earthquake and tsunami swallowed an entire Greek city overnight. Helike vanished beneath the sea, gone like a myth. For centuries, people compared it to Atlantis. Then, in 2001, archaeologists found it, preserved under layers of silt, walls, pottery, skeletons, frozen mid-disaster. Proof that myths often start as memories. But our final discovery reaches even further back, to a time before cities, before kings, before recorded history itself. Number 10. The Shigir Idol. In the Ural Mountains of Russia, miners unearthed a 17-foot wooden statue, carved 12,000 years ago. That's twice as old as the pyramids. Its surface is covered in faces and zigzags, a code no one has ever deciphered. Some say it's a creation story. Others think it's a warning. Whatever it is, it's the oldest wooden sculpture ever found, a message carved by ancestors who shouldn't have been able to make it at all. And maybe that's the real mystery. Humanity has always been smarter, stranger, and more creative than history remembers. So, what do you think? Are these just coincidences, or proof that our past is way stranger than we've been told? Drop your favorite mystery in the comments. Hit that like button if your brain just melted a little. And subscribe, because next week we're diving deep into a forgotten world you've never heard of. This is Loop Truff Time, where history's greatest secrets refuse to stay buried. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.